You're going to have to learn how to support yourself in every aspect of life if you want to succeed, man or woman, you know what I'm saying? And when I say support yourself, I don't just mean financially, I don't just mean emotionally, I mean every single part of life. The disciplinarian, the emotional, the nurturing, the self-care, the finance, every aspect of life you're going to learn how to support yourself. And when I say support, I mean just use your mind, empathize, and delegate tasks, and just be able to know what is real and what's not. Because when you have people on the outside and you outsource this external, you outsource this internal battle. Excuse me. You outsource the internal battle of a support system to people. Like people like, I'll build a support system. They always tell you how to go find other people to help you. Why is that a thing? Building a support system to me is I can believe I found people outside of me that have helped me build my internal support system. Like, you're not my support system. Yes, you gave me a new perspective on life. Yes, you've helped me think about things a different way, but you're not my support system. Like, I'm not coming to you because I'm sad. I come to myself when I'm sad. I come to myself when I'm messed up and I'm angry, because I'm the only person that can truthfully figure out the problem. Yes, you can give me advice. Yes, you can probably pinpoint what it could be at the ballpark. But still, you don't know the exact problem. I know what's going on with me. Like, anybody that know me know, when I get in like my mode, when I'm not like feeling the best mentally, not even not feeling the best mentally, but like my mood just changed and I get annoyed or something, I sit to myself, I get quiet and I start thinking. I just me in my head over and over like, nigga, what is wrong? Why am I feeling like this? What's going on? Then I pinpoint it, and it's, I promise you, when I pinpoint it, it usually be some of the most pointless shit that I'm like, I can't tell you how many times I've been like kind of annoyed, just sitting like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Then I'm like, nigga, what? Nigga, get your dumb ass up. And then I just go about my day and I'm back smiling, happy, joking, laughing, mess with everybody. Like, I always learn how to do that because like I had to build that internal battle. Like, I mean, that internal support system. Like, I support myself and I love myself and I do everything for myself. Like, I believe like when my mother and father raising me, like I have the discipline to discipline myself, you know what I'm saying? I had to show myself like, hey, nigga, you gotta tighten up right here, do this, that, and there. That's why I start taking my weight loss so serious. And then also had like the empathy side where I like, hey, nigga, chill. If you need time to chill, if you need a day to just do stuff for yourself and take care of yourself mentally and physically, just like love and adore yourself, take those days. That's why I love myself, bro. I always talk up about myself, talk good about myself, amplify all the good shit that happened in my childhood, amplify everything that I have going on. Because nigga, hey, bro, if you don't big up you, ain't nobody else gonna big up you. Like, you have to learn how to do that. And I don't like depending on other people's kind words to make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just never subscribe to that. Like, growing up, I always realized, bro, I used to love praise. Like, growing up, I was like always praised by my teachers. I was always praised for being smart and like very well mannered. By my peers, I was always praised for being funny and knowing, like having a lot of shoes and stuff like that, and like starting to make money and stuff like that. So it's like I was praised for stuff like that my whole life. But then one day I remember I was just talking. I'm like, nigga, the praise I get from them, I can give to myself and feel good 24/7. And then when I did that shit, was just money. Like, it was just after I realized that. But then me falling into that praising myself shit kind of turned into arrogance. So it's always rabbit holes and innuendos, my nigga. You gotta learn how to not do too much. Too much of anything will kill you. It will fuck up what you got going on. So don't fall into that side of it. But praise yourself, man. Love yourself, man. Talk highly of yourself. And this is some shit I learned. I was thinking about the other night. But the kingdom of the Lord is within you. Anybody that's Christian believe in God. The kingdom of the Lord is within you. And I feel like you disrespecting His kingdom is ultimately you disrespecting Him. So it's like if you disrespecting yourself, talking bad about yourself, degrade yourself, treat yourself such horrible ways and horrible manners, especially when you already know it's horrible, I feel like you're disrespecting God. Like, you're disrespecting His temple. If I came into your house and put my feet up with my shoes on your motherfucking couch and start drinking out of the bottle of a container, and let's say you got Mountain Valley water, I just start drinking your shit straight out the bottle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably bought, let's say you bought 4 or 5 bottles for people to pour into glasses, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna grab me a bottle, sit on your couch, shoes up, with the motherfucking Balenci's on, just all on your couch. You gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm not disrespecting this couch. I'm not disrespecting this water bottle. I'm disrespecting you. So it's like if this body is where God's kingdom lies and I'm disrespecting it, I'm disrespecting Him. And it's like that was a great mental like like a psychological mental like ward I put myself in for like an hour or two where I was just like trying to debate myself, and like I be trying to find holes in my own logic all the time. And remember when I said support system, this is me being my own support system. Testing the flaws in my logic, testing the flaws in my philosophy, testing all of this shit, seeing where my weak points at, outwardly looking for what is a weak point in my argument and why do I believe this. And if I find nothing that can combat what I am saying, I stick to it and believe this should be a part of my mentality. That is me being my own support system. I didn't have to go outsource. I got homies where I could outsource the information. We can really sit down and talk about this shit for hours. But I was like, I need to do this on my own. I need to do this for myself. I am living this life. This is my fucking life. Why am I depending on everybody else to support and move up my life? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted to talk about today, bro, because I was just in deep thought and in deep conversation about this topic, bro. Like, you have to be your own support system, bro. Support yourself in every way. Test your flaws and your logic. Test how you want to dress, how you feel about yourself. Sometimes you have to get lost to be found. Lose yourself, man. Lose it. Like, lose who you are today. If you don't like where you at, even if you like where you at, especially if you like where you are right now, lose this version of you and become the next version. Level up. And when I say lose this version of you, don't start doing bad things, dumbass. I genuinely hate that when people like lose yourself. Oh, I'm gonna lose myself. Nigga, why would you lose yourself? Does not mean morally become a different person. Change up your hobbies, change up your activities, change up how you dress, change up the demographic of everybody you hang with, change up this, that, and the third. Trying to like incorporate different things in your life. Like my friend groups has always just been purely black people, except my homies. Like when I was the homie, shout out my nigga Jacob, man. That was the homie since when I was in 6th grade. Kid shit, but like he was the only person that was like not black that was my friend. Like my homie was white. Only one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've only had one, like, white friend, like, growing up. So, it's like, everybody was just black. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, I just learned, like, hey, let me widen my demographic of people. You know what I'm saying? Now, mostly, everybody's still black. But, like, it's just different groups of black people. Like, everybody ain't from the same middle class background. Some people from higher classes, lower classes. And it's just, once I incorporated all of that, I was like, damn, bro. There's so many people out here in this world, bro. And I just like, nigga, I need to just lose myself. So I just been doing that. Like I told y'all in my hike video, go watch that hike video. My first hike since losing 260 pounds. I have just been trying to change up my style, white boy, black boy swag. I haven't been buying clothes recently. I just been changing up my style. Like I ain't got a haircut or my hair braided the whole time I've been home. I'm just like trying to desensitize myself and like devalue that shit. But that's the video for today. Be your own support system. Support yourself more than anybody. Still have loving and great people in your life, but don't depend on them for happiness and support. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'll be back tomorrow for day 71. More tune for you, and shut down.